What's up my fellow chili babies, it's Ari. And today I'm going to be talking about some brands that I would love to try in 2019. So I've probably said this before, but 2018's been a pretty big year for me in makeup. I would like to do things differently this year, but I also want to keep a role of trying new brands, not just sticking with the same brands. You'll know there are a lot of brands I buy the same things from. I need to seek out variety, and I have selected 8 brands in which I would like to seek that variety from. Now this list is very tentative. I'm not intending on trying every single one of these brands without fail, because I don't want to have to feel like I have to fulfill some kind of criteria. But if I'm going to be trying anything, it's going to be from one of these. There were some brands that didn't actually make it into this video because either I couldn't think of solid enough reasons or they were too expensive. One day I would love to try Pat McGrath, but I only have so much money. That beautiful La Vie en Rose palette will have to wait. So without further ado, let's talk about the 8 brands that did make it into this video. I also do want to apologise for my skin looking so busted today. Sometimes you want to film and then your skin's just like... That's not gonna happen. But I pulled through, I persisted, I should have done as much foundation and concealer as possible, but the spots are persisting. Just ignore it. Is this a better view? Does this look nicer? So I'm going to start with the brand that I feel like I'm going to try first, and that is Juvia's Place. I was quite hesitant about buying from Juvia's Place because of a lot of the things I'd heard about their customer service early on. That turned me off the brand quite a bit. But now I feel like they've matured, they've evolved, and now I'm ready to give them a shot. There are a couple of palettes I'm interested in. The Douce palette, the Festival palette, and the Tribe palette, especially the Tribe palette. The only thing is that Beauty Bay takes so long to get the new Juvia's Place palette. I'm pretty sure the last one they got in was Warrior 1, so y'all need to get a move on. I don't want to pay custom fees and international shipping. If I can get it from Beauty Bay, then I will. So I'm probably either going to start with the Festival palette or the Douce palette. Or, actually, I've been thinking about the Saharan Blush Volume 2, but this is going to be the year. I am going to get something Juvia's Place related sometime this year. That's actually something I can pretty much guarantee. Hopefully the Tribe palette will come on Beauty Bay sometime this year. So when that happens, I will be right there, ready, with open arms and an open wallet. An empty wallet. Right, so the next brand I am wanting to try is kind of also a holdover from last year, but I really want to try Coloured Raine. And I'm saying it's like a holdover from last year because for Christmas I asked for the Vivid Pigments palette, but literally from the day after I asked for it till after Christmas, it was out of stock. So there was no way that was happening. But this year I will find you and I will put you on my face. I just think it's a really nice looking palette. Even if it's not necessarily the Vivid Pigments palette that I get, which I'm 90% sure I will be getting because that's the one I want, and that's the one I'm gonna go for, and strive for, and fight for, because we are long lost lovers or something like that. But even if it's not the Vivid Pigments palette that I end up going for, I would like to get something from Coloured Raine, because when I hear the name Coloured Raine, it just reminds me of just quality and like prestige, and you're going to get something good. That's the kind of vibe I've gotten from pretty much every review of a Coloured Raine product. I want to get that experience. Hopefully I'll be able to get the Vivid Pigments palette this year, because I would like that very much, but we will just have to see what happens. The next brand I have saved until 2019 for a very strategic, slightly petty reason, and that is Ofra. I really want to try the Ofra liquid lipstick formula and the Ofra highlight formula. However, I have wanted to wait a little bit because on Beauty Bay they currently have the pictures of all of the Ofra products in their old packaging, and they said that sometime in the new year they'd be switching over the pictures to the new packaging when they had guaranteed that they'd have all stock in the new packaging. And as you know, I am a packaging fiend, registered trademark, so Mama wants the new packaging. So I've been waiting to see if these products are going to get the new packaging in, and there's no real guarantee to whether they'll have the old packaging or the new packaging. That isn't a risk I am really eager to take at this point. Call me superficial, yeah, sure. I'm gonna own up to that, but I just really want the new packaging. It's as simple as that. But I do want to try the products themselves. I'm really interested in one of the new Nikkie Tutorials highlighters, and kind of leaning towards the blue-toned one, which is called Space Baby. And then I also, again, really want to try the liquid lipstick formula. Also, the Nikkie Tutorials shade of the liquid lipstick in Duchess I really want to try because Mauve Nude, clearly, we've established this. This is my field of expertise. But overall, I just really want to get into Ofra's products when it's guaranteed that I will get the new packaging because I'm a disgusting human being. The next brand I want to try is a brand that I have mentioned many times on my channel, is a brand that I've wanted to try, and that is Fenty Beauty. So obviously I would like to try Fenty Beauty products, but what I said in one of my videos is that it's never been the right product to get me to try Fenty Beauty. But in Barcelona, I was this close to getting one of the Stunner lip paints, but I eventually tossed it up to the fact that I could get the Stunner lip paints in the UK quite easily, but I can't get the MAC Pretty Punk palette in the UK, so MAC Pretty Punk won out on that one. But I still would like to try the Fenty Stunner lip paints in Unveil and Uncuffed. I would also like to perhaps dabble in other Fenty products. However, I have to tell myself this. I'm not going to buy the goddamn Mademoiselle lipsticks because they are tiny. I have expressed in quite a lot of detail my love affair for the Mademoiselle lipsticks by Fenty Beauty, but I need to establish a clear boundary. I will not buy the lipsticks because they are just so small. Considering the price, it's just not worth it. I will hold my head up high, I will walk past the Mademoiselle lipsticks, and I will go straight for something else. But either way, I would really like to try Fenty Beauty. Soon. Was ominous. One brand that's recently just came into the UK is Flower Beauty. Now, Flower Beauty is the makeup line created by Drew Barrymore. After watching her eating people in Santa Clarita Diet, I've gained a whole new respect for Drew Barrymore, so I would love to buy something from this line. Some of the products from the line have just came into Superdrug. However, it's not much. Flower Beauty is actually quite a big line, and Superdrug's only got a certain amount of things. They've got the Light Illusion foundation, they've got the concealer, they've got the liquid lipsticks, they've got a primer, they've got these kind of bullet lipstick gloss hybrid things. What I really want to try is the regular Flower Beauty bullet lipstick, because Georgia Harris has said so many times how those are the best bullet lipstick for the drugstore. I'm paraphrasing, but she said something like that, okay? Do I have to Harvard reference this or something? But either way, I want to try something from Flower Beauty, but I'm probably going to wait until the bullet lipsticks come in, if they come in. And if they don't, I might go for one of the liquid lipsticks. Who knows? The next brand is a really exciting brand that has just really been fascinating me last year, sometime around the past few months in this periphery. But this is an indie brand, and this is Menagerie Cosmetics. If you don't know the history of Menagerie Cosmetics, they used to be called Makeup Monsters, and then they announced that they were rebranding to Menagerie, going from a kind of spooky horror-themed line to a animal-themed line. But they've just brought out their liquid lipstick line. They've relaunched the liquid lipstick line, and there are a couple of shades in that line that we might have to talk about. There's this gorgeous kind of mustard nude, and then there are mauves as well. There's a terracotta shade. There's some greens in there. I really want to try Menagerie's formula. And then the other thing is the Feral palette. I wasn't that into the Feral palette in the first edition, but then they actually took the feedback on board and redid some of the shades. So two of the more neutral shades near the top of the palette were replaced by kind of an aquamarine teal and then a metallic pink kind of shade, which really rounded off the palette, and I feel like it made sense then. And they're actually offering to anyone who bought the original palette, we'll send you the two new shades, and you only have to pay shipping. I know some people got into a bit of a strop about that, but like, I'm an international person. I understand how this works. I understand that sometimes USPS likes to fuck up things for everyone. I get that. I've heard rumours about Menagerie talking with Beauty Bay. If this is false, then just take my opinion with like a ladle full of salt, because I only heard this a couple of times, but I heard rumours about them perhaps selling the products on Beauty Bay, and if so, this is not an understatement. I would be the first person to get them. I would be like the first person in line. I would be grabbing a Feral palette. I would be grabbing liquid lipsticks. I'm in. I just think that their aesthetic is really nice, and the owner seems really sweet. This is just ideal for me. So I would like to try something from Menagerie this year. And hey, if it happens that they come out with something so irresistible that I don't want to wait until they go on to like international stockers or something, I might actually consider forking out the custom fees for them. God damn it, it's such an alluring brand. Do you know what it takes for a brand to make me pay custom fees? A whole lot. So there's the challenge. Make me fork out for custom fees. Speaking of custom fees, this brings me on to the last two brands. The first brand is probably, if I were to buy from an international site, and then have to pay custom fees or whatever, then this is probably the most likely brand I'd buy from, which is Colourpop. One of the biggest missed opportunities of the century is Colourpop not selling in the UK. Whether that's having a dedicated UK site or selling in stores. Like, I just think that that is such a missed opportunity. Imagine if they, like, put their stuff in River Island or something. Do you know how many people would be going there to get them? I don't know how they haven't done this yet. Do you want me to come all the way to California, break down the doors of your marketing department and be like, listen, this is what you have to do? Because if so, I will not, because I cannot walk that far. But I still want to try Colourpop products. I really want to try their Ultra Matte Lip Formula. I really want to try the Ultra Satin Lip Formula. I really want to try the Luxe Lipstick Formula. Basically a lot of friggin' lipstick formulas I want to try from Colourpop. I'm also really interested in trying their eyeshadow palettes as well. I've wanted the Yes Please palette for some time, and I believe that one day we will meet and it will be very pigmented. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I also really love the Ooh La La palette, that pink palette. That's nice. But that's like nice. And then also the Good Spot palette, which I think I mentioned in a video. But overall, there's just a lot of products I want to try from Colourpop, and I feel like if I made an order, considering like if you went over the $50 international shipping goes for free, and then like currency conversion and things like that would make the actual prices of the products smaller or whatever, and then maybe the custom fees wouldn't make as much of a dent. That's kind of how I'm excusing things, but I think that there is a possibility that I might try and get a Colourpop order sometime in the future, because I really want to do that, because everyone talks about Colourpop and how it's such a nice brand and how it's so affordable and accessible, and it's like, it ain't accessible for me, and I just really want to get it on the action, which really is a terrible mentality. You shouldn't just want to buy something because everyone else is buying it. But then again, I'm a massive hypocrite, so don't listen to me. And then the final brand is a brand that might be very controversial to some people. Is a brand that I want to try. You might possibly lean back in your chair a little too far when you hear this and potentially hit the floor. You might take a sharp intake of breath. You might just walk out. You might click off the video when you hear this, but I would really love to try Kylie Cosmetics. I'm not kidding. There is something so fascinating about Kylie Cosmetics that I really want to try. Feel free to come at me, like, honestly, here's an open invitation, fight me. I want to try Kylie Cosmetics someday. That is the real tea, sis. I really want to try their liquid lipstick formulas. They have a matte formula, they have a velvet formula, and I want to try both of them, goddammit. They also have cream lipsticks, glosses, and all sorts of whatevers. Kylie just launches a lot of products. And I also am really fascinated to try their eyeshadow palettes as well. I know that Kylie is quite a bit more expensive than Colourpop, but there is still something that I would really like to try from them. It's sad that they don't sell the Naughty palette from the... not this holiday, but last holiday, because if they did sell that, I would be getting that. But now I need to see what else they come out with, and if there's anything that I like the look of, then I mark that one as the main target. But I just really want to try a Kylie Cosmetics product, and you can call me a sheep. Hey, y'all think I'm a sheep? Bah, because I want to try them. Again, fight me. I think this kind of stems from the fact that I really like their overall aesthetic. I like the packaging, I like the style of the brand. I really want to try the Velvet Lip Kit in Dazzle. I really want to try some of the highlighters. Do they still sell the glitter liquid eyeshadows? Because if so, I would like to try one of those. One of the eyeshadow palettes I would love to try. The matte lip kit in Ironic, Camel Green. You know I want to try that. The matte lip kit in Butternote, that's my kind of colour. One day I will make the endeavour to try Kylie Cosmetics. Maybe not today, maybe not this week, maybe not this month, maybe not this year, but one day. One day I would like to try Kylie Cosmetics. And if that makes you think less of me as a person, then so be it. Those are the brands that I would like to try sometime in 2019. And again, I'm not keeping score, I'm not expecting to try everything. If I could try like 3 brands from this list, that's great, but I just take it as it goes, with what I want, with what I feel I need. Not buying too much, but also buying the things I want to buy. And that is all. So thank you for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of me, then subscribe to my channel below. As always, I am Ariel Network on Twitter and Ariel Net on Instagram, so check me out if you want to see more of me. But finally, thank you for spending time with me today. Love you for watching. Bye!